Save Productions back here with the second half of the quarterfinal match on the Lynx at the Preserve. We got K-Rob here with his fly fishing rod. Some pretty sweet ponds around here to fish out of. Obviously catch and release, but myself, Ben Kroll here on commentary. I got
Derek Sahr on the mic as well.
And we got a fun battle here. Noah Meintsma has been killing it, just shredding. Starting out on hole 10 is a 314-foot hole. Probably plays close to 340 to 350, slightly uphill, and you need to get the disc turning left to right. I don't know if, I'm assuming a couple of these guys might throw some forehands, but typically I'm throwing kind of a flex fairway driver myself, just trying to get up this hill nice and straight.
Yeah, and those trees seem to be perfectly placed on the green where it's right where you want to go in. And Cale's course design expertise right there. They're just exactly where you want to go.
Yep, he's got some really good greens on these courses that he has here.
Wow.
And all these trees are like kind of 20 to 30 feet away. Yep. Give you a tough putt if you end up hitting them. And Mitch threads the needle there with that F5. Noah just throwing a Nova here.
Clark.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
She's a beaut.
That's like 340 feet with a Nova.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, that's what glide gets. You just throw a nice spin on your disc, you get a lot of glide.
Oh,
great forehand.
Let's go.
Go get in the hole.
Oh.
That branch was mean. I think it had a chance.
Wow. And no question, Ryan throwing the forehand.
Yeah, it's that max that he likes to throw for those kind of 300-foot shots.
Comes up a little short.
Well within the circle, though.
Yeah. Pretty impressive when Ryan's the furthest out, and he still is about 30 feet away. This is not as easy as it looks, this hole.
Got him just leaning over. Looked like he's just dropping it in the basket.
Yeah, he's what, like 6'4" or so?
Yeah.
And we got Pat up here. Nice
Yep,
putt.
solid.
Mm-hmm.
It's from about 25 feet. I like that little Annie putt that he's got. Nice little spinner.
Yeah, star frame on this hole would be quite impressive. Mitch definitely going to be tapping out here as well. And a great putt.
Yeah, making it look easy right there.
Yep. Wow, they made this hole. This is a much more difficult hole than what you're seeing here, everybody.
We have to watch Noah's perfect form with that Nova. It's so pretty.
And there you can see, everybody birdieing out. This is still anybody's game. Wow, Mitch only one stroke back, and we got two people tied for second. Noah's just on fire.
Yeah.
As we go into hole 11 here, 196 feet. Again, these tree placements, it turns this into a tunnel shot type hole. Can play something stable with a forehand, but that grass grips the disc really well. I definitely think the more popular play is something like a rock or some mid-range or putter just right up the gut, just kind of something pretty flippy.
Yeah, these guardian trees really grab your disc, and this 196-foot hole really kind of gets tricky quick. But Mitch throwing a nice shot. He'll have a nice little scoot up there.
Nice. It's nice to see Mitch on a roll right here.
Yeah, he's got 3 in a row, and he wants to keep it going.
Noah, no surprise of the Nova.
A little touch. I think he had a good height on that to go in if it didn't hit that tree.
You're right. Never had a chance.
Like I said, I think this will be a fun card to play with. These guys are all joking, having fun.
You can definitely hear him in the background.
And that's what I go for, that kind of flex with a slightly overstable disc. He just got inside that guardian tree and parks it.
I think Pat's getting CTP on this one, unless Ryan can put one in here.
Looks like he's going Nova as well, taking a page out of Noah's book.
After my own heart. Man.
Man after my own heart.
A man after my own heart. Classic Noah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Smash.
Wow.
That was solid.
Jeez, and that tunnel is very tight off the tee because you have to have so much control of the disc, annieing just perfectly in front of that first tree. And these guys are playing this hole and this course to perfection right now.
Yeah, again, 196 foot hole. You walk up to it like, I'm just gonna get this. This is easy. And this hole, I think I'm about 50% on this hole right now.
Come on, get it.
All it is
Noah's doing too well. He wanted to give one back, I think, almost. He was thinking about it.
This Pat just as close as you can be without actually making it, and he's so even keel. Ooh, a good huck face from Mitch.
A couple star frames in a row, man. Might even be 3 of them in a row, I think.
Yeah, wow. This is such a good card to watch. I don't think it could have been a better card on this course right now.
Yeah, and those last 3 holes were kind of ones you want to get at a pro level, especially the distance that these guys have. But this one here is a little bit more of a bonus hole, 395 feet. It definitely takes a good rip, and we usually have some wind on this hole. And then, of course, nice little stump hole here. Makes the putt just a little bit trickier when you're up on the green.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see, because you got to keep the disc straight enough, maybe with a touch of Annie on this hole, because as you can see off to the left, there is a little bit of a tree line, but oh, that looks good out of Mitch's hand.
Yeah, that's his gray D2. It's one of his good flyers right now.
Wow.
Money.
Very nice, Mitch.
Yeah, it makes this basket a little bit easier when you're close to it like that.
And that's going to put pressure on the other players as well, as seeing Mitch, put it no more than 5 feet from the basket as Noah continues his fire.
Yeah, and I think Noah keeps just putting himself in that kind of 25 to 30 foot range, and he's just been smashing them all day so far.
And I love the way Pat throws his backhand. It doesn't look like he's going to put too much on it, and he just rips.
Yeah, I like his approach to the hole. He's not overstriding with his feet. He keeps his body behind the disc and really loads when he's loading back, and that's why he gets such good distance, I think.
Right.
Forehand on this hole.
Yeah.
You throwing forehand on this hole?
This would be right at the edge of my forehand.
Okay.
Oh.
He's got to get inside that tree. And he is probably right over where Noah is, maybe a little outside the circle.
Yeah, I think that was a Nuke OS. And this is a tough putt, but he knows he has to make it. Wow, nice putt.
Yeah, that was solid, and he's heating up on the putting green.
Yeah, you see Mitch so close. The people that are behind definitely they have to get the birdie, or that are ahead of Mitch. As a rare miss from Noah there.
Yeah, didn't quite get the nose down like he wanted. Looked like it stayed up in the air. Took a weird kick off the top of the band, too. He's going to have a comeback putt.
And as you can hear, too, it sounds like a little bit of rain is coming down as well. Doesn't sound like a lot, but enough to just affect your putt or throw, as Pat has a nice putt for 2 there.
Even on his putts, he just looks so centered. Doesn't ever get outside his comfort range.
Great comebacker from Noah. That elevated basket just adds a little bit of trickiness to it, like you said.
Yeah, he's trying to shake that one off. Maybe felt a little weird after that last tap in that didn't quite go as normal. And he hit the comeback putt, which is always good. And Mitch tapping in on the easy deuce.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Very impressive on this card. That was... They're making this course look easy at this point, as Noah card's the only par on this hole.
Yeah, but as much as you want to get your birdies out here, they don't come by that easy.
Not at all. And rolling into hole 13. One of the few par 4s on the course, 666 feet. You kind of want to just, as Ben said in the first half of the coverage, cut the hole in half. Play something maybe to about 350 to 400 if you can, and then throw that like another 300-foot up shot from there. And there is that backstop as well, which is kind of nice.
Yep, I would say a forehand plays better into the green. Me personally, I'm trying to aim towards the left side of the fairway, kind of by where the stump and tree are on the left where Mitch is headed. Plays a little bit easier for a right-hand backhand player to approach the screen. And you can see him, he's right by where the next hole is. But again, I like that vantage point over there.
Yeah, you're right. You can definitely see the basket from that spot a lot better than if you were to finish more right or even straight. You kind of have to decide whether or not to throw the forehand or the backhand into the green.
Patrick with that hyzer flip again. I think didn't put enough angle on it to start. But he'll still have plenty of distance to get into this green and give himself a putt.
Ooh, 600 feet. I could see Ryan getting this into jump putt range right about here.
Yeah, and this is a very good line for what he likes to throw for power shots. And if you don't know, Ryan throws bombs. I mean, he throws up to 700 feet with his forehands. It's insane.
Wow.
And that was easily 5 to 550 probably on the slip.
Oh, jeez. Thank you, Mitch. Coming in clutch there with the umbrella saves.
I got you, boys. Yeah, they look like they're dealing with some conditions here today. They got some rain. I think the ground's already a little wet. And then they also got some wind, it seems like. Noah may be trying to do a little too much there. He's probably feeling a little too comfortable with this lead he's got right now.
Yeah, that roller play definitely is a good play, but it's just you curl too much and you get into those woods in the right, which is kind of the biggest danger on this hole.
It's a one spot you just can't end up. Because anywhere else you can still approach this green. But I don't think Noah's going to have much at all. And Mitch, this is one of his M2s. Calling for it to come back a little bit.
Nice. Great shot.
Yep. Like I said, I think if you have a forehand, you're probably going to throw it to the screen, just the way the hill plays.
Mm-hmm.
All right, maybe he's got a little something. He's got to get some action on this skip, though.
And he does just that.
Yeah, it's not so bad. He's got a good 35, 40-foot look.
It sounds like the rain's coming down a little bit harder here as well. Oh, Ryan just left. Almost cannon that in for the eagle. The way Noah's been putting. Wouldn't be surprised if he put this one in.
A little bit of touch off the tree. Not sure how much that affected the shot or not.
Great putt. Just such a smooth stroke.
Yeah, Mitch keeping that streak going. He's definitely a kind of hot and cold player sometimes, but when he's hot, he's tough to catch. Ryan making this hole look super simple for his forehand.
Pat, that is dead and unattached, man. I mean, if you wanted to move that, you could, but look at there he moves it
okay.
after the putt.
He didn't want to be too concerned with it, I guess, before he put it.
Yeah. Oh, Ryan, looking a little angry.
Yeah, you can see the rain coming down there, too. That was a cool shot. And look at it, it's getting tight up there at the top. Noah only has a stroke lead over Ryan and Pat. And then Mitch is right on their coattails. So I think we're going to have a good finish here coming to the end.
Very excited.
And these are kind of some bonus holes coming down towards the end. Not everybody's going to be getting these birdies, so I think we're going to see some people jumping back and forth. Starting with hole 14 here, 312 feet. I think most of these guys are probably going to be throwing kind of a flex forehand. I think that's a smarter play. But I know just a mid-range up the middle does play very well. Like I think you'll be seeing Mitch throw here with his M4.
No, it's really cool to see, sorry to interrupt, but to see people throw the mid-range over 300 feet. To me, that just, I would never do that.
Yeah, Mitch throwing good there. I don't know if those trees are going to be in his way, but I think he's going to put a little bit of pressure on these guys that have a stroke lead on them. And again, forehand I think plays very well. That was very close.
I like the get off, get in commentary behind it.
Yeah, an ace on film here would be pretty special, I think. Again, you can play this flat dump forehand. I think it's just the easiest shot.
Wow. Market.
And Ryan making an easy work here. Noah going with his Nova. He must get royalties on this disc with how much he throws this.
Yeah, he's got the forehand play. He definitely does.
Yeah, just a little outside. I think he's trying to come just inside that tree as he was flipping. It just wasn't getting to the flip side of things. Yeah. But it don't matter.
He wanted to show off his putt. That's why he threw the Nova.
God, he's been on fire this round. When he misses a putt, you're like, what just happened?
It's such a rare occasion at this point.
Oh, yes, Noah. That was solid. I think even without the chains there, I think it's fallen in.
I'll get a replay.
Noah could putt on a cone, and I think he'd be just as good as he is putting on something like this.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
And those are the ones that you hit off that front cage, goes up, touches the chains, then pushes out sometimes. And then every once in a while they catch like that.
That's what does happen.
Yeah, little window too.
We're getting another star frame here.
Jeez. It's very cool to see these guys just shred this course. Nobody on this card is having a bad round.
No.
Nobody.
No, Mitch had maybe a little bit of a slow start, but he's right back with the other guys. So smooth from Patrick there.
Yet another star frame. I feel like almost on every single hole we're talking about the star frames from these guys. The conditions aren't great either.
No, not the most scoreable conditions at all.
This is definitely a tough one to get the birdie 2 on, though. You know, it's 429 feet. That green is on one of those golf greens, which does play really, really fast. And you got to put kind of a full send, at least for myself, on something like this. And you do have that bunker as a backstop, but putting from a bunker, you kind of lose your footing a little bit.
Yeah, this is a full shot for myself as well. And you do not want to turn it over to the right. Nothing but danger. There usually is a little creek over there. It's kind of dried up right now. And this is actually the green we're going to be playing to the one that we're playing that 1,100-foot par 5 for the DGPT tournament. It's a really cool looking green. We're actually going to be playing it on the back side, so it's going to be an uphill shot into it. Mitch putting a good move on that. He's about pin height, probably 45 feet. And I'm feeling a jumper out of Mitch right now.
Yeah, he's been putting well and been playing well, and I would not be surprised if he cashed, a nice little 45-foot putt.
Patrick, very similar shot, but he's got that super nice little flex, turnover ante that just flexes out at the end of the flight, and it's just so fun to watch.
Ryan going with his Nuke OS. Turning over a Nuke OS.
And this is a bonus hole to me, and these guys are all putting it in range. And this is not playing OB or hazard. It likely will be for the Disc Golf Pro Tour event here.
I think that's Noah's leopard again. Good little kick off the tree. Nice, so we got some tester putts coming up.
Yeah. These guys could have a chance to pick one up on Noah, but this is pretty similar distance to his last putt he hit. Oh!
I like his flex that he does after he putts. He kind of puts his arms in the air. Oh! Rapid fire, Pat.
Yeah, that was a quick one there, Pat. It is starting to rain. That's when I start getting very fast with my motions, too.
Yep.
Very little setup time in the rain. That was solid. I mean, that thing did not leave the line of the basket probably from his angle with the way he ante-putts.
Yeah, great putt from Pat there.
And Mitch kind of knows he has to hit this one now. Ryan's even closer than he is. Pat just hit that putt.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And that is what Mitch is known for. Watch his form on his jump putt. It is, in my opinion, picturesque, the way he jump putts.
Yeah, very direct at the basket. Almost looked like it kind of just dropped there at the end, but that is his style of putt. Yeah, he's calling it right there. I don't know if he had a little tailwind or the rain was hitting it, but it just last second just dropped.
Ben, do you guys hang out at all or anything?
I know Mitch a little bit.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, Ryan not feeling any pressure there on that putt. And matching the other two guys there. Noah's going to have a little comeback putt.
Yeah,
otherwise, he might be dropping back.
Yeah.
Nice putt.
I think we got a tie ball game on our hands.
I think we do as well.
Wow.
And I thought Noah was running away with this for a little while, and now everybody's within a stroke. Why so serious?
Yeah, smile when you throw, Noah.
Oh, look at that leaderboard, guys.
Wow.
And might as well shout out our sponsors here with League Safe. We got Gotta Go, Gotta Throw, MVP Discs, and OTB Discs. Thank you guys for sponsoring the coverage here. Hole 16 is 328 feet. These guys are probably all wanting to get this, especially with how close this round is getting right now. A missed shot here may kind of put you out, and you don't want that on a 320-foot hyzer hole. But it's very deceptive. There's a creek on the left. If you get a little too long and it's not coming back quite in time, you can get into some thorn bushes as well too.
That's a pretty cool stamp on that disc, Ben.
Yeah, it's one of my BK stamps, and it's his X2, and this thing is stable, and he loves throwing it on hyzers. Maybe a little short from where he wanted it, but he's still well within his range. And he can still hear that rain coming down. I think this is that mid that we saw him throw earlier.
Whoa, my gosh. That was about not even a foot away. That thing flashed the chains.
These guys are not messing around. They want to get one in here. I don't know if there's a big bounty on aces right now, but...
Yeah, this whole card just running tons of aces.
Yeah, here's the max. We've been watching Ryan just crush forehands all day, hyzers.
Nice.
And he's in those thorn bushes. That might be tough with how tall he is. We'll have to see how much of a problem that ends up being for him.
Looks like something stable from Noah here.
It's got to hold. Don't want to get too far left. He's lucky he hit on top of that.
Yeah.
That was dead center creek if he doesn't land on that little man-made bridge.
We might even see a mix-up here. But all these guys can putt so well.
Yeah, Noah's been in the lead the whole round. And he does not want to give it up at this point.
What an amazing putt. Noah's putting today has been phenomenal.
I just throw it up. It's probably going to go in.
Yeah. I love those days, and the basket just seems so big. You know, the chain seems so wide, and no matter where you put it, it's falling into the basket.
You can see the frustration out of Mitch. He knew he needed that one, being a stroke off the other guys. Again, tough putt for Ryan. Looks like he's making something out of it, though. Nope, he's going to drop back as well.
And Pat's parked. It's getting intense, Ben.
Yeah, and these last two holes on the Lynx are probably a couple of toughest finishing holes you're going to find in disc golf, in my opinion. They are very heavily wooded. A lot of strokes can be had on them. Not exactly a time to want to lose a stroke, and you can see Ryan and Mitch are probably a little frustrated, and they know they got to go birdie if they want a chance at making it to the next round. God, just so clean.
His finish is kind of like Kevin Jones's finish, where he kind of has a hand way up in the air.
Yep, overemphasizes that extension.
Yep. This two-stroke difference right now, and even this is going to be so cool as we go into hole 17 here, 330 feet. Definitely getting into the woods here. You kind of want to throw a hyzer flip or maybe even like a flex shot with something stable to kind of get into this ravine and hyzer up. I don't believe there's too much of a forehand play because of that Mando on the left side.
Yeah, you'd almost have to throw like a forehand roller if you want to throw a forehand on this hole. These righty backhand hyzers that flip up and go straight then finish back left is the shot you want. Patrick kind of missing there. You know, that's his time to put some pressure on the other guys having a stroke up. And Noah is taking advantage.
That looks good.
And he's going to put some pressure on. Yeah, that was so money.
He can't play it much better than that.
No. There's Mitch with that H3 V2. This is a perfect disc for this type of shot. And I see him hitting this shot a lot. Just inside. He misses that tree, and I think he might have a chance getting all the way there.
Ryan from Nebraska throwing the Nebraska disc. Oh, wow. Got the chips, but that skip off those chips can be a little on the tough side.
Yeah, he kind of went a little different style there where Mitch was throwing that hyzer flip up. He kind of went just overstable and just crushed it. That's probably why he got that little extra skip.
Mitch knows he just needs to keep it close because hole 18 is a doozy.
Yes, it is. Patrick still has an opportunity here from about 45, 50 feet.
Wow. So close.
That was a very good bid.
And every putt counts. Every stroke counts down to the wire here.
This would be a huge putt for Ryan to hit in this moment. Just a little left again, just like the last hole. Mitch sliding another one in.
Yeah, he knows just getting a 3, moving on, because 18, anything can happen.
Yep, he knows he still has an opportunity going into this last hole.
And the rain's still coming down. As they're just cleaning up their shots here with Noah. Still has yet to go on this hole.
Just absolutely parked. And another opportunity here to talk about Matt Syme, making some really sweet minis. He takes pieces of wood, pieces of nature, and puts them into a mini and makes them out of resin, and they are just the coolest looking minis. Treasures of the forest if you want to look into getting one of your own. They're very, very pretty.
And each one is unique. That's why I love them so much.
Got a small straight here, 8, 9, 10, 11. Makes things very interesting, like we said, going into this finishing hole 18. Very, very difficult finishing hole. Another couple Mandos here on the left, as you see off this left side of our screen. Another one as we come up here. And this is kind of the landing zone about right in this area. I like to kind of throw a hyzer flip up fairway driver. You could just throw a mid-range. It's not the longest hole. It's about 530, 540 feet. Again, cut it in half, 270, 270. I think it's every shot on this is very difficult. Like where you want to land off the tee here is a very tight landing zone. Miss Mando, they're calling it. Wow, it makes things interesting. He's at the lead the entire round so far. And I don't think you get to move up far, just where that red tee pad is in front of us. Patrick got a kick to the left, not exactly what you want.
Yeah, and that...
Mitch going big here with a D2. I am very surprised with that, but that is very pure. And if you can get far enough left, it's almost an easier upshot.
Wow. I don't think I've seen a better drive on that hole, personally. That was amazing, Mitch.
Yeah, I'm not typically going high-speed driver, but that's Mitch's style.
And he knows he has to, though. You know, he's 2 strokes back, and seeing Noah miss the Mando, he's ready to go. You know, he's throwing that aggressive shot.
Yeah, but Ryan's right on the edge of those shrubs. Might be difficult. This is Noah from the drop zone, which is not much further up than where the tee pad was.
Yeah, working.
That is a rip. Is he going to have a chance?
Oh, my goodness.
He is. He's excited about that. You get on the tee pad, you think that the tee pad is the tougher shot, and you get up to your second shot, and like, what am I supposed to do on this? The trees are very tight on the upshot, on the approach. And you see kind of to the right where the cameraman is the line you want to take and have the disc finishing low to the left. And Patrick, a little early release, and that's getting through.
I think he was going for that right gap.
He's got a chance at his par putt now, and that's huge being at 10 down in that second position right now. Ryan, if he can get up and down, would give him a chance to tie if Patrick hits that par putt.
He's really taking his time. He's lining up his shot.
And he's going to have to give it a little bit of a flex Annie look out of a stable disc to try to hit this line that he wants. And you can see him as probably an awkward lie from where he was. And Mitch got all the way up here, and this is still not an easy up and down.
I'd love to see Mitch put it really close right here.
Yep. And he knows he missed his shot there. He's frustrated.
Oh my God, dude.
Come on, dude. And he knows that that was a fairly easy up and down for him. Maybe just a little lack of focus. Maybe kind of thinking he's out of it right now, but he still has a chance with where these guys are at. That almost went in for Ryan. I think he knew he had to hit that.
Yeah, and Mitch is kind of in the same boat, knowing he has to go for it. He is known for his jump putts.
This would be a good one to watch him finish on.
We're rooting for you, Mitch.
You can see your boy Cale in the background, watching as these guys finish their round.
Go!
Little touch off that branch might have slowed him down just enough. This would be an amazing up and down for Noah from the drop zone. Why not?
Wow. He knows it too. Noah knows.
Why not? I think you looked right at Cale and said something to him.
Yeah, he just missed the Mando and took a par.
And one person we missed here on the sponsors is Prodigy Disc. These baskets have been catching well all day. They're very pretty out here. I got the 2 different colors for the Lynx and the Timberwolf, and Noah's pretty excited about that. Patrick, this is a big putt right now, right?
Yeah, very big.
Oh, he knew it. Throws the fists up.
Nice.
That was huge. That was the move-on putt right there. He
Yep.
finished second, and I think Ryan's going to be tapping in his par. So I think he needed that, I believe, to move on.
Yep. Wow. What a battle. Coming down to the last hole. And the thing is nobody shot bad.
No.
Everybody shot so well.
I wouldn't say anybody shot super hot. Noah had a lot of good shots in his round, but I don't think anybody came out of the gate shooting super hot. So these guys definitely know they left some meat on the bone on the course today. But at the end of the day, a good battle, good competitive round. We got to see some really sweet shots today.
Yeah, it's always fun to watch coverage that coming down to the last hole, you're on the edge of your seat. And that's exactly what just happened here.
Oh, it's been awesome. Thank you guys for joining us on the Par Save Championship. That was the last of the quarterfinal round. We're going to be coming back with the semifinals next. Stay tuned. We'll be back next Wednesday again for that. Signing off here, Ben Kroll.
Derek Sahr.
Take it easy, guys.